Hello everyone. Today I would like to read out the 20th chapter titled The Fall of an Empire from my manuscript The Imprisonment. This is a fictional story created for awareness and storytelling. It does not promote or justify any form of crime or harmful activity. Viewer discretion is advised. I'd like to read out the story. That night, Archana couldn't sleep peacefully. Her thoughts moved between two worlds, reform and punishment, and somewhere in between, a quiet voice whispered, "After all, they are human too. They must be something, some trace of humanity. Otherwise, why would Samir surrender?" That question stayed with her. She wanted to know, how does an empire fall from within? How does a man walk away from darkness? And how does the emotion of a woman change everything? The next morning, she reached the prison early, earlier than allowed. She waited silently for her turn. When she finally entered, Samir was already there, sitting on his bed, eyes fixed on the floor, as if he was waiting. Something about him felt lighter, as if telling his story had freed him in some way. Archana wondered, was he truly guilty? For a moment, she questioned everything. But Anamika, being a psychologist, knew the truth. Every word he had spoken was real. Samir continued. Anamika, she changed everything. Her thoughts, her words, her silence, they reached Ajay, slowly, quietly. What began as a mission to recruit her turned into something else, a connection, a friendship. Anamika smiled, sitting in the opposite cell. She remembered, sometimes a woman doesn't fight the world, she simply changes it. Through thought, through presence, through influence. Ajay began to change. They spent more time together. Anamika, no longer just a friend. She became a guide, a counselor, a voice he trusted. And one day Ajay made a promise. I won't continue my father's business. But Anamika wanted more. She asked him, don't just leave and don't just leave it, end it. And slowly he began from within, quietly, strategically. He weakened the system. He built a network of people who believed in something better. Sometimes he let operations fail intentionally. Children were rescued, families reunited, lives redirected, all from inside the empire. It wasn't easy, and Samir had no intentions of stopping, but Ajay continued, with Anamika beside him, encouraging, guiding, believing. Samir watched closely, but something was changing. Ajay wasn't rebelling, he was choosing a different path, and slowly resistance turned into thought. Then one day, Ajay said it clearly, I won't inherit this empire. I want a simple life with her. And Anamika was ready. What began as a manipulation had become truth. At first, Samir wanted to eliminate her. After all, she had almost destroyed everything, but not with hatred, with something else, love. And that was harder to fight. People within the empire were changing too. Fear was no longer enough. That the foundation began to crack. Time passed, age softened him, and the son changed the father. Samir accepted them and made a decision to protect them. He arranged everything, new identities, a new country, a new life, far away from the empire. He chose not to reveal where. And then he made his final choice. He surrendered, took all the responsibility on himself so they could be free. But fate had its own plan. One day, Anamika informed him she had been arrested in a case not yet public. She said, I'm guilty and I will surrender. Ajay had done everything for love, but in the end, both chose something else, accountability over escape. The empire didn't fall in war. It fell in silence, through awakening, through choice. Ajay stayed. He surrendered too. Anamika smiled softly. There is someone who truly loves me. I only wish we had more time. Love is stronger than hatred. Even the strongest beliefs can break with empathy. She had never imagined this life, this connection, this ending. And now she didn't see them as criminals. She saw them as human, changing, evolving. The human mind, she thought, is more powerful than any machine. Archana stood there, processing everything. Was this real? Could something like this truly happen? Could systems built on fear collapse through change? Maybe not everywhere, maybe not always, but maybe there is a possibility in every story, in every person. She remembered Darshan's words, reform, not just punishment. Maybe he was right. Shanti Ghar could be more than a project. It could be a beginning, a new way of thinking, a place where even those who fall can rise again. Archana didn't fully agree, but somewhere she stood beside him, between accountability and compassion. She saw something new, a different kind of justice. As she walked away, she felt lighter, but the story remained heavy in her heart. That's all for the day. Do let me know your thoughts about this chapter by writing in the comment section. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.